Yo, it's boy Marcus Morcini back from the video, and today we're going to be ranking every melee in COD Mobile. The criteria for this is going to be kind of like mixed, right? It's going to be, how cool is the melee? How useful is it? Does it have a delay in the melee speed? And does it have any sort of extra ability to it, which only applies to one melee, which we'll see later on. That pretty much covers the criteria. I'll kind of cover some things as we go because let's just get into it. Honorable mention goes to base melees. So in the game we have base melees, which isn't the base knife that you get, but it's literally called base melee, and it allows you to use like the glow stick or other melees that you get via like crates and things like that, or if you buy bundles you'll end up putting these certain melees into your base melee section. I believe the karambit is also in there. Yeah, karambit, glow sticks, like the axe from my dark shepherd skin is in there. So that's why that comes in as an honorable mention, because it's such a big mixed bag. 15 goes to the axe. The axe is the slowest meleeing weapon in my path to getting all the melees diamond. The axe swings super slow. It's almost like you have to swing before you get near the person. And then when he finally actually swings it, you'll be in the area where you can hit the player that you're trying to kill with the axe. I don't know why that is, but the axe just almost seems bugged in a way. 14 comes in the baseball bat. It's almost the same way as the axe, where it seems like you have to swing earlier in order to hit somebody with the baseball bat. I don't know why that is, but if that's a bug, they need to fix that, because I feel like it's been that way for these weapons for a while. Those are the two main culprits of that. These two that are coming in last place. They're cool, right? Baseball bat, axe, and then I feel like that bug kind of bothers me. 13 goes to the shovel, man. I don't really know why. Like, it's goofy, it's cool, you're running around with a shovel, but a lot of these are goofy and cool. Some of them aren't. Some of them are more serious and they make more sense to actually use them. But here, I just don't feel like the shovel is actually worth using. It's not really cool enough to justify it, so I'm putting it at the number 13 spot. Coming in at the number 12 spot, we have side knives. Those are the knives that basically look like they poke you. I remember when these came out in Cold War, I thought they were pretty cool, and people were using them a lot then. But in COD Mobile, I never see these. I never see anyone using side knives, right? Those people who run around with their snipers and they're going for feeds or trick shots or anything like that. Side knives are never what they're using. I feel like this is the melee weapon of COD Mobile you see the least. I don't know why that is. Maybe I'm the only one, but I never see these. Maybe they're just not good. 11 goes to the sickle. This is probably right behind it, right? I know I ranked the axe and the baseball bat lower, but I don't see the sickle at all, right? The sai and the sickle, I don't know who's using these. The sickle is basically just like an ice pick that's pointy, I guess. I don't really know. The sickle is like in the Russian flag or something, so I'm not really sure. It looks weird. It feels weird to use. I don't like using it. Yeah, that's why it comes in at number 11. Coming in at number 10 spot, we have nunchucks. I feel like people love nunchucks, you know what I mean? Like, it's always just kind of like a fad. Nunchucks are. People have nunchucks in real life, and they like, you know what I mean? When you're a kid, you get your first pair of nunchucks, you think it's super cool. I don't know why that is. I just feel like that's the way people look at them. Maybe that's just the way I look at them. Although I definitely am not alone in that. Nunchucks are cool, and they're cool in COD Mobile, but I just don't feel like they're as good as some of these ones we have above it. Coming at the number 9 spot, we have Cali sticks. I feel like these are almost iconic. Like, they are iconic, and they probably do deserve to be higher. Somebody's probably going to say something about it being so low. I just, this isn't Modern Warfare 2019, right? This is COD Mobile, and I don't feel like the Cali sticks are what they were in that game, right? So I'm not trying to pull in that nostalgia or that feeling into COD Mobile, because they don't perform the same way as they did in Modern Warfare 2019. So they come in at number 9. Coming in at number 8, we have the base knife. And when I was thinking about where to put this, I was like dead center in the middle. That's the only place I could put it. It's not the coolest, but it gets the job done. I feel like the most skins out of any weapon in COD Mobile is the base knife. There's a base knife skin with every single thing that has ever come out in COD Mobile. Like, there's a ton of them. I have literally an immaculate amount of base knife skins And whether you like it or not, it's still pretty good. It gets the job done. It just doesn't look as cool, I guess. That's really all it's got going in the cons. Coming in at number 7, we have the butterfly knife. The butterfly knife, man, I think it's the inspect that really gets people. When you inspect the butterfly knife and you're like flipping it around, that's what is really cool about the butterfly knife. And I think that's why so many people like it and kind of gravitate towards it. It's not because it's like anything other than that. It just looks cool when you inspect it. And when you're going for like clips or something like that, playing search, running around, inspecting your butterfly knife, flipping it around, people really like that, and myself included. I think it's pretty dope. So I'm putting it at the number 7 spot. Coming in at number 6, we have the machete, whatever you want to call it. It's cool, man, right? Who doesn't like a machete? I feel like it's kind of violent, you know what I mean? It's not like a soft thing. I also see this a lot. I don't know why I see the machete so much, but I feel like since I see it so much, people must either really like it or there's something bugged with it that I don't know that makes it good. And either of those could be true. I know that we have a couple of melee weapons coming up where that is the case. And having a bug like that, historically, in what I'm calling an all-time list, helps you out. Coming at number 5, the wrench. I also see this. If I don't see you using the machete, you're using the wrench. I don't know why it is. I got a feeling I do. So when you are swapping in between your sniper and a melee, when you pull out the wrench, what you're going to do is you're going to pull it out and smack it on your hand and then put it away. And then pull it out, smack it on your hand, and pull it away. And people love that animation. I swear, I see people do it all the time. Like every single time I have played a Surge game over the last, I don't know, 4 years since it came out or whatever, I see people doing that all the time. And it almost drives me nuts because they'll pull it out and it'll get them killed. It's hilarious. But the wrench gets used so much. Coming in number 4, the katana. Was it the katana that was literally bugged to where you could kill people from like nowhere near them, right? Remember like the OP melee days when it was even worse than it is now? And it was like the katana had come out and everybody was using it and you would get meleeed from like a mile away. It was absurd. I don't remember when that was. I wish I had. It was probably before I started making videos. So probably like at least 3.5 years ago. I think it was actually broken. I don't remember for a fact though. That being said, the katana, really good, right? It's a very simple but effective melee wonder weapon, right? It's just a katana. Very sharp bladed melee. But coming in at the number 3 spot, we have the spear. I remember when this dropped, and when the spear came out, every free-for-all game that I was playing, trying to grind for diamond camos, somebody was grinding the spear, and eventually I pulled it out, and I felt like this melee just feels better. I don't melee, and I think this feels better. How did I not die to the train right here? I don't know. I feel like the spear just feels like victory. I don't know. And when you use it, it just felt at that time, right, like it was the better melee weapon. Like something was bugged with it that it felt better. I don't know what that was. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's some sort of movement speed when you slide off corners with it. If there's something about this melee that makes it better, I don't know what it is, but it definitely deserves to be up here. I see it all the time. 2 comes in prize fighters. These are boxing gloves. Very simple, but I feel like when you melee the second time, right? So when you boxing glove somebody, you throw your left jab and then your right hook, I believe. And the right hook is like a second melee. I feel like I'll hit somebody with the second melee out of the 2. It's almost like you have 2 melees at the same time. I don't know if it's like that for anybody else. And maybe it's visual for me, and it's maybe I'm just seeing things. But I definitely think that the prize fighters are dope, right? They're boxing gloves. I like boxing. It's cool to me. That being said, we are coming down to the number 1 spot. You might know what it is, the ballistic knife. I am only putting this here because out of all of these melees, it actually does have a ranged attack, right? Ballistic knife from originally Black Ops 1. It also came back in, I believe, BO2, BO3, and BO4. Maybe even past that, right? It's a knife that shoots out a blade and you can shoot it across the map, right? That ability gives it a ranged attack, and if you get good enough with the ballistic knife, you can actually put in work with it. If you ever want to see a really good feeds with it, just Google or YouTube these knives only. Shout out to him; he's really good at knifing, and he'll show you some console clips of some awesome ballistic knife clips. It's hard to do in COD Mobile, but if you can master it, I think it is by far and away the best melee, simply for having that ranged ability. That being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you want to. Let me know your thoughts on melees in the comment section down below. How much do you hate them? I can't stand them. It's been your boy Marcus from War City. I'm out of here. Peace.